What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of On the Table. My name is Tiffy.
And as usual, you with the one and only, the church girl.
The church girl. Nolu.
Ghosty.
Hey!
That is I.
How you doing, baby
the
girl?
voice. I'm good, baby.
Fantastic. Let's unpack today. Let's put it on the table. What are we talking about?
We are talking about question. Are we responsible for our own orgasm? Let that hit the spot. Feel it. Feel the vibrations. Feel it.
Where?
Does it make you come? Does
How
it enter?
befitting that the one with the sexiest voice be the one to
Who talks about
introduce
sex.
this topic.
Guys, at the end of the day,
sawukhulula
we
ngoku.
all have a sexy and that inner sexy voice.
Siyakhulula ngoku. Church girl. Keep your clothes on.
Siyakhulula. Suka ndikhulule mna.
Let's get into it, guys. Orgasms, very touchy subject because unfortunately in South Africa, not every South African woman has the courtesy and the pleasure and the privilege of orgasming.
That
Not
is so
mna.
true. Hey, not the church girl. Okay, let's eliminate the church girls out there.
I don't
Jesus
think
This is
Lord.
a problem for both
I don't speak for
and both the married
anyone
women.
else
Is that the
but
case?
myself, not mna.
Okay, so let's start. Do you orgasm every time you
I
participate?
make it a point that I do.
Okay, I'm coming to you. Ghosty, do you orgasm every time you...
I try and make it a point that I do.
Yes, girl. I wish can I high five you?
Yes, you can.
Common denominator here that I'm seeing is that you're both saying you make it a point that you will.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit different to men, right? Men, 100%, their end goal and their end destination is ejaculation.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily mean it's tantamount to orgasming,
Yeah.
Sure.
right?
Because
Sure.
maybe sometimes they could just half of
It's
the
a release.
yeah, it's a release
Yeah.
or it's it just happened to drop. Who knows? It just it dropped.
Ghosty has experienced the most.
No, I don't even experience. You know, have you spoken with girls and when the girls are being honest and they're like during the action, yawa girl, yawa.
Drops as in it no longer could...
Yeah. It loses
stuff
the
come
erection.
Oh,
No,
okay,
losing
okay.
the erection.
Haven't we had a few of those now?
No, I
Shit.
don't know.
Okay,
that.
no?
Exactly.
Cool.
That is the shocking part. Like that's why I'm like,
It's not shocking!
Eh?
It
It just happens during.
uthini uguy?
I think Tepi has experience in this. Please.
Emang, let's go and read it quick. Uthini
uthini uguy? But uthini uguy?
All right, guy, girl. This is what girl was
Yes.
narrating during.
Yeah.
Yawa.
And then
Like
what did
it
the
just
guy say?
they lost. It
What
was
did the
like
guy-
I'll be. Let me just give me an hour. Give me an hour or two, some kind of hype. But obviously, it was like
So he didn't ejaculate. It just
just
died.
Yeah, it died.
And he also doesn't have an explanation.
Yes.
Maybe we should ask the guys in the room.
Hey.
Guys, tell us. Has it ever
Yes.
happened to you
no,
guys?
maybe you should ask me. Come to me. Me.
Oh, it's happened to you.
Pick
babe?
me. Okay. Had a few sexual experiences in my life.
Okay.
Because that's who I am. Very liberated, very in
Yes.
control of myself. And it's all consensual, might I add.
Love
Thank
it.
God. Very rare in South Africa. But nonetheless, as kuda. Cool. The first one, he was obviously too drunk.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
that
alcohol
explains
has
it.
a
All right.
factor,
So he
okay.
passes out. And then there's
Okay.
what they call whiskey dick.
Ooh. What
School
happened?
us.
Whiskey dick, you've drank a bit too much, be it whiskey, be it whatever.
So it's
and
still alcohol.
it's just flip-flopping.
Oh.
So wait,
Iyadlala.
whiskey did it even go up?
It did, but it's not as strong. So it is an erection, but it's not a full, strong erection,
Oh,
right? Which happens.
Okay.
Then,
Because of alcohol.
because of alcohol,
Okay.
so that's why I would call it whiskey dick. Some
Sure.
men, it's whiskey, some it's just
It's whatever,
alcohol
huh?
generally. So hence why it would be called whiskey dick.
Guys, you
Then-
must stop drinking. Neighbor mesh.
Bye,
Stop
Rata.
drinking. Okay.
Bye, Rata. Bye, Kitebal. Then
Izo.
we get to the point where the man cannot ejaculate.
Oh.
He's strong, he's hard, no matter how long he goes for, he cannot reach the destination.
Oh.
And I've had that before.
So how long was
And
the
then-
humpation?
So-
how long was the humping?
My love, it could go on for an hour. That is why now I'm a one-round girl and I don't want anymore because he's finished me. He's finished my data bundles for the rest of my life. Kidding. Really not kidding. That's honest.
Only the advance.
Those are like the hump Olympics. Like for who? For what?
Yeah, I need an advance package. No, so this has happened to me before, and I was in a genuine relationship with
Yeah.
okay, maybe a relationship, whatever, whatever we call relationships
doesn't
nowadays.
matter.
That thing, cool. And unfortunately, no matter what it is that he did, he was unable to reach the destination. So yes, as much as we'd say he is responsible, was responsible for his own orgasm, and as much as I would have tried to be responsible for mine, how do I, 30, 40, like an hour later, being humped on? I can chain the pale.
Can you lubricate?
Yo, did you
You
use?
honestly stop even. Like, you don't even think
Yeah,
about
I
that.
can
You're just
imagine.
like, I'm not a vending machine, Joe. Like, you don't just enter a coin and it just doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
And as much as we can sit and try to find our own orgasms, which I think is very important. One of my podcasts has that, in fact, as well. But we can sit here and
Good.
talk about having an orgasm and thinking or, necessarily letting your body go. But what happens, because a big part of my arousal and my satisfaction is what my partner is enjoying. So things like, talk to me.
Yeah.
During the act.
I'm
Oh.
a taxi.
I am with you on that.
You are
one.
going to enjoy. You're going to tell me what you feel. You're going to ask me questions. I'm going to ask you. You're going to answer. You're
But
going
what
to be
if
present.
he's the silence type?
Guys.
Yeah, the silent type is going to bore me, hey?
Oh.
But you ask, you ask those things. You have those conversations during... No, Joe, we can talk about groceries while we're... So when it now gets to the orgasm part, that helps me get to my orgasm. What happens now when he's more concentrated on arriving because he just cannot do that?
But do you think men are generally taught about being responsible for their own orgasms, or have they just
100%.
taken this thing
Yeah.
of ejaculating, like whenever I go in it will come out? Because I've really actually also never heard it being taught or being spoken about until today,
Sure.
until we just did. Ukuthi, guys, sometimes it won't go up or sometimes you won't come.
Yeah.
What then happens?
Yeah.
That it becomes secrecy. That
You know what I mean?
men will never speak.
So the
You don't
speaking about
know.
it was something I even had to raise, right? I even had to say to him, what is it? Because there was a time where it was I can see his frustration. I can sense his frustration. Do you know what I mean? Where you actually even worry, you're like, what is happening?
Who make
And I sing on the mic, okay? For dear life, if my life depended on it, I can tell you I would live 9 times. But point is, I've tried it. You try it all and you try to see what is it perhaps that could get you to that point, and it just doesn't get you to that point.
And what did he say in response?
He did say that he has tried to go to a men's clinic, but it's quite expensive. So I think it was around 12,000 rand a pop at that time.
Okay.
So I'm not quite sure how far it is now. But that's what I'm saying. With things like that, example, for a woman, if I was not reaching an orgasm at all, I would 100% consider an option like that.
Yeah,
Consider
sure.
a place where I could go, or be it a sexologist, be it a psychologist sometimes,
Yeah,
because
because
sometimes it really is
it's
mental.
mental.
Sometimes it's, your
Yes.
past
Yeah.
traumas or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I will go and get that checked. And sort that out so that I can also enjoy sex, because nobody wants to enter into a sexual relationship and having sex for the next person and not for themselves, because
Yo.
it should be a two-way street situation,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It should be. Guys, make it a norm. In as much as we need to check ourselves and play with ourselves, I think they should do the same for themselves.
James, do you
Of course.
masturbate?
They play.
Let's ask the
I'm
famous one
sure.
in the room. Mash.
Where's Mash? Mash?
Mash.
Mash is smiling.
No, but guys, honestly, it's not just about you, because from my experience, like in all honesty, all I know is that men just go in and they come out. Like, they come. If I don't come, if I don't orgasm, that's my
Ooh,
business.
I hate that come word.
I come, man. Baby, are you coming? But But guys,
tantamount to having. I hate it. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
we am have.
You just siyaheva. Seniyahevana.
What? It's 2021. Show you saying.
But guys, both of us, we need to communicate. As you were saying, let's speak to each other in the bedroom. In fact, even before we get to the bedroom or the kitchen or whatever, let's
During
entice
foreplay.
each other. Because it could have been
100%.
really that all that your guy needed was just to take his mind off. Because sometimes it's not just about going in. Going in, I think, is the cherry on top, personally. But the work that needs to be done prior.
That's the intimacy
That's
part.
the
That's
intimacy
the sexual
part. That's
part.
where you say, baby, I like it when you do this, baby. No, you know?
Okay, let's now get back to our own orgasms, because here's my thing also
That's-
is that
yeah.
a big part of the women having sex, we do it for the men, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
even-
that's how we're wired. The sad part.
Hate it. We shouldn't do that, but here we are. Okay, this is how unfortunately this is how unfortunately
The
we've
only
been
sip
conditioned,
you will ever
right?
take.
So if we're saying we're responsible for our own orgasms, what do we mean by that? And when I say what do we mean, I am literally saying from the beginning, because an orgasm is not just you entering inside me and I can feel you in
You
the
know
walls
what
of
I
my
think?
pelvis. It's quite different. So what do we mean when we say are you responsible for your own orgasm? Where does it start? And where does the responsibility of your man lie?
You know
Over
what I
to you.
think? It's knowing your body. It's that thing of knowing what triggers you, what turns you on, what gets you there. So it's being aware as well. Because you see now how we say that men, they have been masturbating since they are 14,
Right.
15. So they know what sensations and what vibrations or what movement and the frequency.
Jeez,
that
you don't
will get
masturbate.
them
You haven't
there.
masturbated when you were a
No,
kid?
of course.
No,
No?
I haven't.
Go.
No. Oh.
I honestly,
Oh.
All right, let's move.
what is it?
Let's move.
Never.
Oh. Why?
I've actually never even thought
You've
about
never
it.
masturbated?
Why?
As a young girl, no.
Oh, as a young girl.
As a young girl.
Now
You mean
as an adult.
older woman.
Yeah,
Or older
even
girl.
now. I don't do it.
You've
Oh.
never done it before?
never-
I don't do it. I don't even think about it.
Can I do you a favor? And I do this a lot for people
No,
who
don't
say,
do me any favors.
Spread.
No,
Have a
I'm not
mirror
going
in
to do it
front of
now.
you.
What? I'm not that fast. Jeez. I'm going to buy you a bullet, not a Nutri bullet. Good for you. I'm going
not
to
your
buy
baby
you a
shower,
bullet
girl.
from a store that I love with all my heart. It's Nutri Day. No! It's Loveland. I love Loveland with all my heart because it's got all the beautiful toys that I want. So what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to get you a bullet. And I swear to you, as
Guys,
much
I'ma
as
show
you
you should buy
think,
it to- for
I
me.
will, I always do. Ask the people around. And let me tell you, without a lie, you will thank me. It will be the best orgasm you've ever had. There are two different types of orgasms,
Yeah.
right? There's the orgasm you get when you are penetrated, and
Yes.
there's the orgasm you get when you're playing with yourself. And playing
Yeah.
with yourself now, in this case, let's say the toy. I am not lying to you. You will pray for me differently
Yes.
Because I pray for you
because
now.
you will love
go-
it. But that's the masturbation part. You were saying, sorry, I digress. Oh, there I go again.
It was
You
when
were
I was
speaking.
speaking.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, going back, I was just trying to just like lead the idea of knowing your body.
Yeah.
And as a woman, just being aware before even someone even touches you and is able to take you there, you need to take yourself there.
True. So you know when I say I've never masturbated, fair enough, but one or two sexual partners that I have had, and here's the difference with those. The other one, I was never confident in bed,
Oh.
and I didn't even like being on top.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
in fact, I needed to have a drink before.
Sure. I get you.
Okay.
And not
get
that he
you.
didn't know what he was doing, but
It
it
was
was
a
all
you
about
thing.
About
me.
you. Yeah.
God's truth, guys.
Yes.
But now,
That is why you are
I
going
heard
to
you say,
come.
"Awusuka apa awukaqhibi sana." She's the one who's
Yeah,
like,
she's-
"Awukaqhibi," you know.
Wake up.
Poor
Wake
guys,
up,
if you're having sex with Xhosa women, I'm so sorry. Those girls will wake you up.
Mamela, Xhosa's come for her, ne? Nimlande.
Kyalitsib, lerata sex, girl. You do not,
course we
and that's
do.
what I appreciate about it is that how vocal I'm going to say this because I suppose most of my friends are closer.
Mm-hmm.
Closer girls are. I will silently sit there and be like, "Phew, I have
I'm
not arrived to my
afraid to say
destination."
what you want.
And I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yes.
I, on the other hand, like I said, I will submerge and I will sit there and be like, yo,
And you'll take being humped for an hour. That's the problem. 10 minutes. We'll be like,
and I'm sorry,
guys,
that's the
what's
petty
going
girl
on,
in
going
me.
on?
That's the petty girl in me, and I hate it. And I hate it, and I want to come out of that. But really and truly, and sometimes, yes, I will have an info moment where I'm like, okay, cool, are you ready? 2 minutes later, okay, are you ready? And I will, but on most cases, I will not hold them responsible, and that's the thing. It's the being held responsible. So you two are saying that, yes, you are responsible for your own orgasm.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Why?
Not
though?
entirely. I'm just saying be aware of your body so you're able to lead your partner.
I
Because it's a two-way thing.
I
That's true.
disagree.
Because at the end of the day, you need him to take the guidance from you, saying, okay, do this, do that,
100%.
go faster, go slower, in order to
So then if it doesn't arrive, what then?
then. Okay, have I
Then
arrived?
who's- then who's
That's
the
why
problem?
you also.
If
this
I
is
have
what I was
arrived, then
saying.
I do it. Was born.
This
Who's
is
the
what-
problem then, guys?
It's you.
It's you.
Okay, so example. I know my body, okay?
Yeah.
I've been
And you
playing
know
with
what you
myself.
like.
Yeah.
I've been playing with myself.
You
Longer
can
than
come
my
in 5
nieces
minutes.
have been
It's
alive.
that kind of a thing. You can come in 5 minutes.
I can 5 is a lot, girl.
Okay.
60 seconds I'll be there.
Okay.
But point is, when we get to that point, right? And this is what I know and this is what I like. And I will tell you, I'll say, I want your finger here. And I want you to do it like this. And I know my position. I cannot know. I will turn to the position that I know will get me there no matter
Yeah,
what.
okay.
And if it does not get me there, what then? I'm
Something's
saying to
wrong
you,
with the both
and
of
I'm
y'all.
saying to you, 100%, guys, this position, no matter what, big, small, whether
it's
you know how to or not,
psychological.
Sometimes it's a
It's
stress.
psychological.
Yeah.
stress.
We
yeah.
stress from the day.
Yes.
That's why we're saying sex is not just in the bedroom. It's throughout the day. When you leave home and your partner is that side, you send the nudes. Going back to our previous episode, you send the nudes. You create the atmosphere. You say the things that you know will get you there
That's true.
without you even being touched.
I
And the
100%,
frequency.
you see,
if you're having
I
it every day, you can't hit the same spots every day.
100%.
That's another
Okay, I don't have those problems. That's your problem, Ghosty.
No, I will not
The-
hit
the
it
every day.
No. I'm not. Now I ain't gonna
So
lie
you see,
here.
those
We're
are not my
doing
problems.
It here every day.
But now we're here, right? We're at the point where I'm saying to you, I like it a particular way, and I will teach you how I want it, and I will be communicative to you, and I will be patient with you because that's a big part of the sexual experience is the patience. You'll get it right sometimes, and sometimes you'll get it extremely wrong. What then happens when I do not get there? And as much as I try, and I've tried this before with, was I about to say with many guys?
Tell
I've
the
tried
truth.
this before that no matter what, babes, I'll think of the moon, the stars, and the ocean. I will
Then
think
you're
of
just
an
not
ex that-
feeling them.
You're not feeling it.
You're not feeling them.
It's
There's
not taking
no
you there.
other way. Maybe you're seeing them as a student.
So then, once again, you're taking the responsibility of the orgasm back to me, I assume.
No.
not entirely.
It's
Remember,
the
this is what we're
relationship.
talking about.
The responsibility, it's the relationship now. Maybe it's just not vibing. The relationship
There's no
itself.
chemistry between the two of you.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't
That's
find
why.
him sexy.
Thank you. That's the word. Chemistry. They're just not hitting the spots.
Look, there's having sex and hitting the spot when you're both drunk coming from the club. And then there's sex when we've just been lounging on the couch the entire day.
Yeah.
The lazy
not
sex
looking
type.
cute, not looking anything. And then he's just like, babe.
And that's how the relationship has advanced.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a difference. There's difference to this level. It's like there is a white night stand. There's we are vibing, siyabonana now and then there's we've got a relationship, but it's a side kind of relationship, and then we are in a committed relationship kind
Sure.
of sex, and then there's also
So dirty.
we are married kind of sex, and it's like anything
Yeah.
goes, So
and
it's
all those are different. All those are different.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're both saying. And a part of me slightly, once again, unfortunately, I have to disagree with the part where we're talking about, I'm responsible for my own
How do
orgasm.
you
because
feel he's
there's-
responsible? How do
Yeah,
you?
what are
how
you
do
basing it on?
because my thing is, right, know your shit, firstly. Okay, in the very same way, guys will say, hey, I didn't enjoy that one because kinandos.
Sure.
Okay.
That means a little bit of onus came on you.
Yeah.
And depended on you. So be it you want to be the girl on top, be it you wanted to be the cowgirl, be it whatever it is, a part of it assisted him to get to where he needs to be.
Sure.
Okay.
How is it that the assistance is only one-sided? This, when I say one-sided, is this is how this man wants you to be, and this will get him to that destination. Why is it when I'm saying to him, I want from the back, and I'm saying this is how I like it, and he's trying to do it, but not in a way that I'm
You're
feeling.
feeling it.
And I keep saying,
Maybe
and it's just
I think it goes back to that thing
Not
I was
happening.
saying. They need to know about themselves.
okay.
And
Because-
also maybe his size. He's just not your size.
Because size matters.
Because size matters.
You're touching on all the right.
Right?
things there. But wait,
Right?
guys. Besides even size being mattering or whatnot, guys, you can't be. That's why I'm saying, Uguti, when we grew up, I promise you, boys were just told, you get in, you come, and you are done. They're not taught
You
to think
ejaculate?
of the next person.
Sure.
That's how selfish they are.
That's how selfish they are, but that's also how we were taught as well. So we were taught in the very
True.
same way that we're doing it for the man, and that is
Hence,
why we
then
are
when
able.
we have a conversation during or before, it will then lead us to having pleasurable intimacy.
Okay,
That is true.
that makes sense for me.
Yeah.
That I will take.
And be with someone.
take that.
Because I also, another thing I believe in is that sex is it's like love. You need to love the person how they want to be loved.
goes late.
No,
Aye,
I'm just
aye,
saying.
aye,
No,
aye,
I'm just,
aye.
I'm building.
I don't know ratana mo all the
Babe,
time.
I'm building here.
It's all the
No, I'm just talking about you do things how the other
Sometimes
person
leave
wants.
room for love.
You know, I have not loved since 2015.
Forget about love.
fine,
Don't
you
get
meet
stuck on the
me.
word love.
Okay,
I'm just
thank you.
saying.
That's where I
it's
was.
just, it's like when you cannot be saying, I'm doing everything and it's like, it's not how it pleases me. So if your love language or whatever, if I come because of you or going down on me, that's what I need. You can't be saying, no, but I'm doing this. I turned you around and I did all these positions. No. So there is that responsibility of doing things how the other person, and that's what partnership is. That's what we
100%.
come
That's the
to
beauty of
100%.
partnership.
100%.
You do what the other person wants, and that
And
should
when you
make
do it
even
like that,
better.
you both will have fun.
Exactly.
Because you're doing it for him and he's doing it for you.
And the satisfaction.
How can you clash there?
Exactly.
You
Okay.
can't possibly clash.
Okay, ladies, this
Because
was
he's thinking about you.
this was lovely. This was interesting. I think my conclusion in this whole conversation is A, for abstinence. Let's not have it, Nolu. I will definitely buy you that bullet and make sure that you enjoy
wait for
your you
it.
time. It's part of
But I
self-care.
would need to be in sync with whole body and mind. And
It's not that
I've
deep.
never even
Just
thought
switch on
about
your
it.
phone, switch on some
Yeah,
porn.
yeah.
You'll get to the
You'll get
destination.
there.
It really isn't that deep.
Yeah, just think of yourself in paradise, baby.
No!
Yeah.
Just get your phone and go on X videos and Bob's your uncle, man.
Oh, I-
Thank you so much, guys. It's been great. My name is Tepi.
And as usual, the one and only church girl.
And it's the ghost lady, and I just about love, guys.
It's been amazing. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're out. This was On the Table.
Thank
Bye.
you.